Advisor versus advisor. How to choose the right word. There's not much difference, actually. Much like toward and towards, the words advisor and advisor often pose some common conundrums. Do the two different, but correct, spellings of the same word convey subtly different meanings? And even if both are technically correct, is one more appropriate than the other in certain circumstances? Both advisor and advisor are examples of a category of nouns called agent nouns, nouns that refer to someone or something that performs the action of a verb and typically end in either or, like worker or detector. So, even though a person who writes is a writer, a person who dances is a dancer, and a person who wanders is a wanderer, a person who advises can be an advisor or an advisor. If their meaning is the same, how do you decide whether to use advisor or advisor? While both spellings are acceptable, both are not equally preferred. How to use advisor. Both advisor and advisor refer to one who advises or gives advice to others. Advisor, with the or ending, is of Latin origin. Often, you'll see this spelling used in more formal contexts, government, job titles, or academic work. Advisor is more heavily used, both in titles and otherwise, in scholarly and academic texts throughout the English-speaking world. This may be due to the fact that the or suffix is commonly used with verbs that have a Latin origin. There is a largely unproven theory that due to its origin, advisor denotes a more formal tone than advisor, thus making it better suited for use in academic writing. The Virginia Tech University Style Guide, for example, recommends the use of advisor, as it is used more commonly in academe, adding that advisor is acceptable in releases going to organizations that follow AP, Associated Press, style. Although advisor is the heavily preferred spelling outside of North America, in the United States and Canada, advisor is often used as part of official job titles such as financial advisor or academic advisor. Advisor also appears to be preferred by the U.S. government, as in National Security Advisor and Veterans Preference Advisor. Again, however, this is a preference, not a rule, as advisor is often used in titles too. How to use advisor. The word advisor, ending with is of English origin. Overall, there appears to be a preference for the use of advisor in English. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, advisor appears more often than advisor. As a result, English language usage guides, such as Garner's Modern American Usage, list advisor as the recommended, but not mandatory, spelling, with advisor as a variant. However, the Associated Press stylebook requires advisor. Both forms of the word first appeared in English texts written between 1605 and 1615. However, it is believed that advisor had been commonly used for several years before advisor first appeared, perhaps contributing to its wider range of acceptance today. Brief history of advisor and advisor. While literary evidence suggests that advisor was used first, both spellings were being used, apparently with little or no controversy, as early as the 1500s. The or suffix comes from Latin, while has Germanic roots. Both the advisor and advisor have been used to describe individuals with more and deeper knowledge and understanding of specific areas, often including people possessing cross-functional and multidisciplinary expertise. Both spellings are commonly used in job titles today. For example, doctors, actors, and directors use the or like advisors, while teachers, builders, and farmers all use the same ending as advisors. There are even discrepancies between similar job descriptions, translators and interpreters, or writers and authors, for example. However, dictators always have been and always will be dictators. Examples: following are a couple of examples of both spellings in common use. On dorm move-in day, freshmen will meet the resident advisor, who will help the students acclimate to their new home. As you approach retirement, you should meet with a financial advisor periodically to keep your money properly diversified. As stated, the words are interchangeable in meaning, so there are generally no negative ramifications in using either one, unless you're following a particular style guide in your work or are in a regulatory environment. A couple of additional examples. The President's National Security Advisor informed him of the current situation. President Obama named Susan Rice to the post of National Security Advisor. If you're writing an article for a newspaper or magazine that follows AP style, use the more common advisor according to the stylebook's entry for the generic word usage. But if you're referring to a person's company-conferred job title, defer to the company's spelling of the word. How to remember the difference. Fortunately, you don't have to remember the difference between the two words because they mean the same thing. Just be aware of the preference of whomever you're writing for or how a person's title is noted in his or her official job description. Because neither advisor nor advisor is grammatically wrong, usage of the two words really comes down to a matter of choice, with a caveat. They should be used consistently. With few exceptions, they shouldn't both be used in the same document. Exceptions to consistency. Those few exceptions to consistency in a single document include usage in proper names and titles and in quotations. When used in proper names and titles, advisor and advisor should always be spelled as they are in the title. In the President's Council of Economic Advisors, for example, use of advisor would be incorrect. Similarly, when quoting text from another document, advisor and advisor should be spelled as they are in the source. One rule: advisor as an adjective. Although advisor is the generally preferred spelling when the word is used as a noun, the adjectival form of advisor is correctly spelled advisory. For example, as a noun, I work as an advisor for my company. As an adjective, I will be working for the firm in an advisory capacity. This may contribute to the confusion surrounding advisor versus advisor. However, while either advisor or advisor can be used in most cases, advisory is the only correct adjectival spelling. Advisory isn't even a word. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.